College Football 25 just dropped a huge new patch. It definitely changed the game a lot, both offensively and defensively. So in today's video, I'm going to break down the top 3 best updated playbooks in the game that you need to use to win more games, starting now. Now, I'm in the midst of developing a completely new offensive scheme that I'll be posting on sportsgamers.com for the college VIP members. But I did want to put my thoughts out there on what playbooks you guys should be looking at right now after this patch, because a lot has changed offensively and defensively. So, number 3 on the list, we got Georgia. Georgia's playbook is very unique in that it has the gun bunch and the gun cluster HP strong. I want to show you guys some of my favorite plays from these two formations. So, with this cluster HP strong, you do have some auto motion plays with the mesh. And, they're pretty solid, but, you have good posts with, flanker drive, Z-spot is a little S-post. You have verticals, of course. Post dig is a good play. Solid formation. Whereas the bunch, it's probably my favorite formation in the playbook. You have corner strike, bunch sail, dig return, deep attack. You also have a play action play, which is very important. Play action plays do a really good job of blocking the meta A-gaps. So you have a few different play action plays, some that even have auto motion. You have Z-spot, Z-spot and go, bunch trail, flood, bench pivot, smash return. Honestly, this formation is completely loaded. I'm going to just show you guys a few different setups I like from this gun bunch. Smash return. One of my absolute favorite plays in the game. So anytime I'm running this gun bunch, I do like to make sure the bunch is on the wide side of the field. Here we're going to keep it on the right hash because, well, we're on the left hash. That means the right side's the wide side. So this play is super easy to run. You can do a few different setups with it. Most of the time I like to just streak the solo receiver, do a little drag, post combo. Now with this, what I'm really looking to do is hit either the drag, the post, or the smash route. The return route. Now, here you guys see the streak is going to pull deep zones away, drag is underneath, and we get a nice little high-low with the post. Honestly, could have hit the drag here, is wide open. I ended up going with the post in between all the zones for an easy dot. And then what you can see here is the return route. It breaks out, but then back in over the middle. Very, very good dot. Bench pivot's a very nice play to go with this because it has a whip route that works really well with the return route. The return route on this play breaks over the middle, whereas the whip route will break to the sideline, giving you a really good 1-2 read. Alright guys, coming in at number 2 on my list is the Alabama playbook. This is the first playbook I ran this year, and it is still amazing. This playbook has a ton of runs and a ton of passing formations that are really good. It's a very balanced playbook. Lots of good formations. Some of my favorites are the gun split twins offset, the gun trips tight end, the gun trio HP weak, the gun bunch tight end. Very, very good. There's honestly a lot, but I would say right now my favorite formation in here is the bunch tight end. I recently broke down a play from this, how good the PA verticals play is. Again, anytime you have a play action play, it's really nice because, it helps against the meta blitzes. But I want to look at some other plays from this formation. This play, HP off tackle, is low-key one of the best plays in the whole game for running the ball. Now, I know the mug kind of did get touched with this patch. The mid-blitz is not as good, but there's still ways to get pressure out of it, and you still see people trying to run this. Even on Madden, that it got patched as well, people still try to run it just because it's an easy defense to use. A lot of people are kind of been spoiled with it all year, so you're still seeing a lot of this on college football as well. Now, this off-tackle run is, like I said, one of the best, if not the best in the game at beating the double mug. I only got 3 or 4 yards there. That wasn't, really the best. As you can see here, though, this is normally what you can expect. Big runs to the outside. This run is one of the few ones that does a good job against this mug box look because you're not really trying to get up the middle. Really, you're just trying to get outside. And if you get any blocking by the receivers, you can have big 10, 20 plus yard runs that could potentially turn into touchdowns. Now the other play I want to look at is the play whips. I actually spoke about this play on one of my recent videos, but whips is one of the best man beaters and honestly zone beaters in the whole game. If you want to get better at college football 25 and win more games, check out my college football VIP membership on sportsgamers.com. Put the link to order in the comments and the description. You will get access to all the content I release for college football all year long, including the best offense in the game, the best defense in the game, my secret A-gap blitzes, my rollout glitch, my run defense, and my pass defense, and much more. Let's dominate together, boys. This play is super unique because it has 2 whip routes. Whip routes are really good this year, but to have a play that has a whip route to the tight end and then the other receiver on the other side, that's the only play in the game that has that as far as my knowledge goes. I haven't seen another play that has a whip route to the tight end and then a whip route to the receiver on the other side stock. That's actually crazy. Now, you also have a corner route that's nice. You could stem it down if you want. We have a streak, so that's pretty cool. This is another, like I said, it really does a good job of beating the blitz, blitzing defenses, or just man-to-man. Honestly, a little bit of everything. Man-to-man, zone, blitz, it really doesn't matter. As you can see here, these whips absolutely torch man-to-man for big gains. But at the same time, this play will beat every zone defense you can possibly think of because of how good those whips are. Now, if they're not really blitzing you, and you see that they actually are in zone, I actually do like to keep the running back on a flat. That actually does help get that whip a little bit more open. As you see, I mean, you can just throw that. Both of them honestly get open at the same point, so you can't really get lurked by the user. There's really no way the user can pick up on this combo. And keep in mind, we still do have the corner streak. Potentially, we could stem the corner out down on the wide side, especially if they're in zone. Coming in at number 1 on the list is Oregon. Now, Oregon's definitely doing their thing in real life, and on College Football 25, the playbook is just as loaded. Now, I do want to say there were some other teams or playbooks that are very close to getting the top 3. Honestly, some of them are very, very close. Like I said, Michigan, Oklahoma State, and a few others, very, very good playbooks, but they just didn't quite make the cut. Now, honestly, guys, the reason why this playbook is number 1 is the gun bunch strong offset. You see that this formation has dominated Madden 25, and honestly, it's just as good, if not better, in College Football 25. The gun bunch strong offset is literally crazy. I guess you do have an RPO. They're not amazing, but they're still good. But the really best run in this formation is duo. If you play against people that are running 3-down lines, whether it's penny or whatever the case may be, this duo will kill them. You have play action passes, which, like I said, are really good against A-gaps. Dagger, flood. I mean, dagger and flood right there are 2 of the best plays in the game. Corner strike is good. Yeah, man, I just want to give you all some very easy setups. First, I want to show you how good dagger is. I mean, dagger is probably my favorite just flat-out passing play in the game because it's just so easy to use. It's literally one hot route, and you go. So when you're running these bunch formations, just like Madden College Football 25, it's the same. You want the bunch on the wide side of the field. Here we're closer to left hash. That means the right side's the wide side, therefore the bunch is there. With this setup, all you're going to do is just post the tight end. It's just one quick hot route. So the first thing you want to do is just read the seam streak. You know, if that's open, you can quick throw it. But most of the time, they'll probably pay attention to that because the seams have been very vulnerable, like in zone. So what you're really going to want to do is we actually had a touchdown here to the streak because these defenders bumped. But I like to look over the middle to the drag post. You really could run this play up and down the field. It is so hard to stop the 2 streaks in the drag and the post, and it's a quick snap. Just literally come to the line, post the tight end, and you're good. As you guys can see here again, simple read, and it's money. So this is a great play to break the huddle in because you can just quick snap it. Now, if they're trying to set up blitzes on you, especially, like I said, if it's the penny or anything that's a 3-man line, guys, when I tell you this duo will kill them, this is probably my favorite inside run in the whole game. You get a lot of double team blocks out of this run, especially against 3-man lines, and you'll see like actual linemen getting to the second level. I feel like run blocking in general this year, honestly, is ass. Most runs suck, but as far as run blocking goes, but the 2 I've showed you in this video, the duo and the HP off tackle, are definitely 2 of the absolute best in the whole game. Now, of course, there's option plays that are good, but I just meant as far as like actual like designed run plays that, you know, aren't option based, just traditional run schemes. The duo and the off tackle from bunch tight end are really good. As you guys can see here, we get the guard up to the second level. We get the user. The receivers can hold some blocks. Honestly, if 70 holds his block and doesn't let that guy shed, we could have potentially cribbed this by cutting it one direction or the other. But even still, you know what, we get like 6 to 7 yards. Really, really good run. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more. Drop a like, comment on the video.